Hi everyone, Dragon with you. So this video will be related to people who missed the event or wanted to see which teams they used against the bosses, or just to people who decided to remind themselves how the Fafnir entered Hero Wars on Facebook. So I would say that's an extra video from me just to show you some team ideas which you can use probably from what you have. And also, I'll tell that, well, actually, I completed my purchases at the shop, most of them, and I tried to buff some bosses. So let's start the story and let's check what's going on in total story. There's a smell of burning in the air. Did you summon us, Fafnir? What's the rush? Looks like the forest was attacked by my kin. They never embraced the peaceful way of life, but they have never attacked this forest before. Did you witness the attack? Are you sure it was dragons? Could it be demons? I didn't see the attack. No, I did it in this forest to study rune magic. It has always been quiet here. What about your dragon friends? I haven't heard anything from my home village for the last few months. It's never happened before. The dragons have always heeded the call of their king. We'll have to go deep in the forest. That's the only way to find out what's going on. We'll have to make it past the lands of the Centaurs. In the chaos around here is any indication, I doubt the Centaurs will be overjoyed to see us. So these three heroes aren't really developed for me, that's why I'll play other ways. No matter how hard I tried to hide, my past seems to have caught up. So next we need to fight with Centaurs. Let me do it real quick. Well, about my teams. I plan to play ODHF in the future. So maybe now I can place something like this. And let's pick a tank which can survive. So I'm not playing my main team, but let's hope that it will be enough to finish up and to make my fighting more entertaining, because well, we have some super powerful heroes and that's boring. So let's just try to win with what I have here against the Centaurs. I don't think they can do something to my Astros anyway. The only thing I need to do is just activate Orion and copy Faceless if I still need to, I would say. Yeah, I think that's enough. Okay. Let's talk to Fafnir more. I'd never seen Centaurs so enraged before. Take a look at the trees. Despite this place's natural power, the tree trunks are burned and cracked from the heat. Look at the grooves in the ground. There was a battle here, but there are no tracks leading to or from the grove. Sudden assaults are one of the preferred tactics of my kin. Now I'm sure that it was that. But why did they attack this place? Help me return to my home village. We'll find out what happened and quell the rage of my kin. We'll help you. That's what friends are for. So next we proceed to his village, and on the part of drummers, and here we have mobile turret. The only way to go up to my home village is by the drummer elevator. That way they could live for months to raid other settlements with the young ones grew up in the safety of their home. Be traitors to the pact. Wait, I'm a dragon too. I'm heading home and they are my beep. Request denied. The pact is no longer valid. Fafnir, we don't have time for this. This pile of scrap metal is going to summon the entire drummer village if it keeps going. So now we fight with drummers, and you see that, well, I fought with them sometime. Let me change the team. I'd like to play something else. For example, I'd like to play Jew team, why not? So I guess that will be Jew. Then we'll need a powerful damage dealer, let it be Chinmao. As a healer, I'll pick Mars, just like that. So let's see if this team can work. I think it should work. Okay, beep, intruders, traitors to the pact. And actually what we see now is that, well, looks like the dragons attacked the drummers, and that's not good anyway. So my mistake is that I didn't finish this thing, but check this out. So with Chinmao's burning ability, she's really fast to go through everything. And yeah, Jude didn't do just didn't do much. I don't understand why the dragons would violate the peace treaty with the drummers. Apparently, even dragons find it hard to resist dark temptations. Darkness only consumes those weak in spirit, but the light will prevail in the end. We just need to make sure it doesn't blind us for good. The dragons might not have been paragons of peace, but they weren't the embodiment of pure evil either. I can't believe Akshar, the villager, led this. So next we go to the Basilisk, who defending actually the entrance. So I think I can show you another team. Let's see. So for example, I'd like to play Aris team, like Aris Dorian. Well, do I need something else? There will be one huge lizard. So to remove this huge lizard, I think I need something like not so big damage. Okay, so if I play Chinmao, if I play Yasmin, then that lizard would be dead in no time. So let's do something to check this out. So that's the fight with the lizard. You shall not pass. The Basilisk is guarding the canyon. Unfortunately, my team is too powerful, so I can't even drag the soul of this Basilisk. Okay, so let's enter first. We've arrived at last. Here lies the dragon village. You shall not pass. The Basilisk is guarding the canyon. What's going on? Why haven't I been hearing from my kin in the village? The Basilisk doesn't know. He hasn't visited in ages. You shall not pass. Akshar is wicked. The Basilisk won't dare disobey him. He is not himself. His will is subdued by darkness. I can sense it. Do you suggest that we educate him? Do you have any other suggestions? Now that's odd. No dragons ever wore rings. Let's take them off him and see what happens. So then the Basilisk won't let you. The Basilisk is strong. So maybe level 150 is strong, but you saw that well. The battle was too fast. Finally, the voice no longer haunts me. I'm sore all over. Now, wait just a moment. So here I healed him. Thank you for healing my body and spirit. Tell us where those rains came from. Akshar gave them to me a year ago. I thought it was a gift of peace, but it was a trap. What happened in the village? Soon after you left, a dark sorcerer arrived in the village. He helped us raid. Soon he and Akshar grew close. I never left this place because of the foul magic blinding me. I don't know what has happened since. A year spent guarding this place has made me ravenous. If you don't have any more urgent questions, I'd like to go out there and hunt. Okay, so we let the Basilisk hunt and just go inside. Let's see what happens there. Battle level low, so I'll just start it with... Okay, let's check. Ash and ruins are all that's left of my home. The forge where I smithed my first blades is now but a pile of rubble. The wretched work has corrupted this place. Who do you think could have done this? I doubt dragons would go down without a fight. If the devastation we are seeing is anything to go by, the attacker used all-consuming magic fire to burn the place down. The Basilisk survived, so it could have been foreigners. No dragon is capable of breathing that kind of fire, though. I can't see any dragon carcasses around here. However, I did sense traces of necromantic energy as soon as we arrived. Arrgh. Well, that's one riddle solved. So that's the dragon we need to fight. Maybe this time I can let the dragon survive long enough before just kills him. No time. I also like if he has a soul. I'm just curious. Well, I don't know. Probably, yeah, probably not good enough. Okay. I never even had the chance to say goodbye. Loneliness can hurt you more than blazing magic fire, but you are always help us. Remember that. We'll say our goodbyes to those who are gone. Soon this place will be teeming with life. All of the dragons couldn't have perished here. The vile necromancer will pay for this desecrating. I don't think a single necromancer is capable of all this. We must find Akshar. He mustn't have let this bloodshed come to pass. And next we face actually Akshar. So that's a huge dragon. I think they created him just for this adventure, and well, he has a nice animation, I would say. So it's an ancient elder dragon. And let's see, that's a big one. Akshar! What is it, youngster? What have you done? What happened to the village? How dare you speak to me so? Those filthy traitors deserved what they got. They stole from me. The slimy lizards refused to share the plunder and tried to conceal it from me. But Sandro opened my eyes to their schemes. So you destroyed the village and murdered your kin for gold? One more word of disrespect and I'll take your life as well. I only killed those who chose to defend their homes packed full of my gold. Look at the opals and scales. They're imbued with the power of water, which grants incredible firmness. No dragon fire can melt such armor. That's Sandro's gift to me, Paladin. Your little tricks are no match for my armor. Now leave. I can see the flame of greed burning in your eyes. So looks like Sandro provided him with a special defense which allows him to just defend from dragon fire. That's how he survived actually. You are mad. You lost all your wisdom. It's the blazing fire of revenge. Okay, so now we'll fight. Okay, so you see that this dragon is pretty huge. I had a team which isn't super powerful just to try to drag his soul, and do we have it? Well, I don't think so. And here we go. So that dragon is really huge, and that was the elder dragon of the dragon village. Now he is dead. Wow, I can feel a sticky cold from Akshar's blood burning within me as it feels me from the inside. The dragon blood and the magic cast upon him have imbued me with newfound power. A slain dragon blood is imbued with magic power, but to possess that power, you must pay too high a price. The code of the dragons has no punishment for a crime as terrible as his. There's no forgiveness for his kinslaves. Don't blame yourself. Sometimes being decisive is the only way. It was Akshar who passed the point of no return. Besides, there are more of your kin out there. We can still save them. I hope we can find them so the village still has a future. So that was Akshar, our main opponent, I would say, from Dragon Village, but not main opponent in general. So let's fight this huge creature. So you see, only head is available because it's really huge. And well, it reminds me Hydra, but we don't have Hydra on Facebook, so it's a Wyrm. Let's check this out. Why would the Necromancer imbue Akshar's scales with that power? No matter his motives, there is no denying that the Necromancer is up to no need. And here comes the Necromancer. Thank you for helping me get rid of Akshar. He'll be a general in my army, leading undead dragons to battle. These dragons are hard to kill, but they do make for excellent undead. So it was you who incited Akshar to kill his kin. Yes, and the plan worked perfectly. Dragons have been obsessed with gold since the dawn of time. All I did was sow the seeds and gently push Akshar to doubt his kin. The armor was an overkill though. Akshar was supposed to die in that battle. Even I am drawn to greed, it seems. Forcing dragons to kill other dragons to find an undead army, to build an undead army. Desecrating this place? I won't allow this. Your perky paladins just can't mind your own business. Exurge Serpentis. And here comes the Wyrm. So here it's pretty small, but we don't have the ending, right? So let's find the big one. Also, this time I'll get something more powerful because I would like to find a Wyrm with something snake-like. So let me play this team instead. I hope the Wyrm can at least. So that's a big one, you see, and he tries to throw spheres into me. Thank you for freeing me from the shackles of mortal flesh. For that, I'll grant you a swift death. And, well, that's all what he could do. Well, at least we saw his attacks. That's pretty nice. I can't believe he's transformed so many dragons. I've never seen anyone such powerful creatures that fast. Someone such powerful creatures that fast. He must be drawing that energy from somewhere. We must kill him before he's alone with his undead army. And finally, we go to the source of all that. Now is my time for you to transform as well, my little birds. Shush. Oh. Oh, oh, oh. Lumus dimitis compedibus. And looks like this through dragons were safe. You turncoats, filthy worms, traitors. Oh well, if you want something done, do it yourself. And that's how we fight him. So I'm not sure if he has a soul, so let me check that out. So I'll try to play like Iris versus him just for fun. So that will be 1 versus 1. And well, I don't know who wins, but that should be something. And yes, unfortunately, the opponent is too weak for my Iris. Well, okay, anyway. And that's one Necromancer less to worry about. Had we arrived just a day later, Sandro and his dragon army would have threatened the entire Dominion. What matters is that we've saved these babies. The village will come alive again. I'll educate them to know that tragedy never repeats itself. So we have baby dragons and Fafnir to educate them. I'm glad you've reunited with your kin. All these challenges only proved I did the right thing by joining the family of the Guardians. And that's the story about Fafnir. So the only thing I need to show is that actually I chose some red artifacts, which I really needed for my top heroes. I also bought like several lycanthrope fangs because I really need to improve hero which relies on them really. So I guess I'll get some more lycanthrope fangs and that will be my choice for this time. So thank you for watching. I hope this story helped you to understand Fafnir better. And well, let's remember the story about the dragon. That was impressive. So see you in the next videos and good luck.